By default, I could have attracted unwanted relationships. Many of the relationships or experiences you have attracted, you would not have deliberately attracted if you had been doing it on purpose. But much of your attraction is not done by deliberate intent, but rather by default. It is important to understand that you get what you think about, whether you want it or not. And chronic thoughts about unwanted things invite or ask for matching experiences. The law of attraction makes it so. All right, let's pick apart one more card because there's birds. There's birds. So we got the dark bird and the light bird, and sometimes, by default, I could have attracted unwanted relationships. So this kind of goes back to that card of saying, like, you have control of your thoughts. If you don't have control of your thoughts, you're looping, you're on autopilot, you're still creating, whether you are consciously aware of it or not. Whether you're paying attention to the road or daydreaming, you're still driving. You're still driving. So it's like, don't you want to pay attention? When you think about all this stuff and do the analogy of being in a vehicle, don't you want to pay attention? Don't you want to see where you're going? You could be driving just thinking about the past, looking in the rearview mirror. Oh, I can't believe I ran over that person. Oh, I can't believe I just drove into a slew of trees. Yeah, you weren't paying attention. So are you deliberately thinking or your default autopilot, not paying attention thinking? Are you creating on purpose with a deliberate intent? Or are you literally just like, hey, I don't know, like is this how you're creating? Then this is what you'll get. So many chins, that's what you'll get. So let's pick this part, because I think it's good for me to really, and everybody, take control of our thoughts. Are we thinking about things that we want to create? So that nasty relationship or experience, if you think about it, maybe you weren't thinking about it. Many of the relationships or experiences you've attracted, you would not have deliberately attracted if you had been doing it on purpose. You're like, well, I didn't ask for that. Why? Why did you get it then? Because much of your attraction is not done by deliberate intent, but rather by default. You are not being the captain. You're just along for the ride. So if you'd like to take control of your life now, please step to the cabin and take the wheel and start being deliberate with your intentions. Like this morning, I have awoken into the best possible timeline for me, right? Like you just say things to yourself that direct the energy where you want it to go. All right, so what else? It is important to understand that you get what you think about, whether you want it or not. Very unbiased universe. It's just giving you what you think about. Nobody's looking out for you, so you should look out for you. You should clean up your thoughts. You should be more deliberate with your intentions. You should attract some relationships and experiences that you do want with this. All right, and with this, I felt like this is a good energy outputter. But yeah, clean up your thinking, please. And lastly, last card for the day. And chronic thoughts about unwanted experiences, or unwanted things, invite or ask for. So whatever we're thinking about, we're asking for. Whatever we're thinking about, we are inviting, okay? We're gonna invite matching experiences. I know it's embarrassing because you know what you've been thinking about and you know how bad you've been thinking, or you've just not even been aware of your thoughts. You've been letting them run like crazy chickens with their heads cut off. I still love that. Who came up with that? All right, anyways, do you want chickens with their heads cut off running around in your experience? Then don't think about that. You don't want a matching experience like that. So anyways, it's the law of attraction. It just is what it is. And now that you are reminded of this, you can use it to your advantage now. Yeah, and just give yourself a break for all that crap that you attracted that you did not want. You were on autopilot, default, not thinking, but now you're going to be more deliberate. Make good intentions and then like actually, think them.